Hey guys, Matt here. So, 2.5 years ago, I made a video, which you can watch up here, talking about my experience in financial education's Financial Fortress, his private stock group. Now, I had joined in 2019, and at the time, it cost $1,000, and I got in for 500. There was some sort of special there. And the gist of the video is that I enjoyed my time there, but I thought it was pretty pricey. Now that was 2020 me. I first started investing at all in 2019, and I joined the private stock group a few months later. So 2020 me, thought it was pretty decent information, and it was just a little pricey, and getting pricier at the end because towards the end of it, he raised the price from $1,000 to 2,000 a year. And then as I was filming the video, he raised the price again to $7,500. Now that included the coaching, which I never got. So this video will not touch on the coaching because I have no idea if it's good or bad. Now, 2.5 years later, me looking back, from what I can remember. Now, I have no idea what the private stock group is like now. I'm talking about what I remember from 2019 and 2020. Well, I'm not gonna deny that I enjoyed my time in the group. I felt that looking back, I can see that a lot of the information was pretty basic. So I don't know what it's like now, but back then there was a Discord group in which you could chat with other people and glean ideas off of and all that stuff. And then there was I think it was a Teachable webpage in which you could access this content. And it was really good. I think it was really good as far as just getting into stocks, knowing what to look at stocks, what to look for, reading the 10K, reading the 10Q, some basics on reading an income statement and the balance sheet and stuff like that. But he didn't really get into the whole anything regarding math. And for example, he didn't touch on discounted cash flow or anything like that. Basically, it's a lot of mindset and discipline stuff, which, don't get me wrong, it's good to know. It's good to know, how to approach a stock, where to go and whatnot. But I later found out after leaving the group that, most of the information I saw in the group, I found for free on YouTube. Right now, there's a channel, Learn to Invest, in which he will teach you how to do discounted cash flow. So after learning all that, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's pretty hard for me to justify in hindsight, going back and paying for that information. And you could argue that the difference between the free content on YouTube and the private stock group is the chance to interact with Jeremy, but it's not like a mentorship where he mentors you directly. He's active in the Discord, but it's just one of him talking to the rest of Discord. There's no mentorship or anything like that. Now, there is a coaching that I don't know if he's doing it or if he hires people that does the coaching, but let's talk about that now. I never did it, but looking at Jeremy's track record, one thing I want to point out is that 2019, when I joined, it was a different time. Maybe I didn't see it, but from my perspective, he wasn't like this, man. He didn't make all this risky play. He wasn't in it. Well, I don't know if Voyager was a thing back then, but he wasn't into Voyager. He wasn't into Coinbase or TTCF and stuff like that. He was into mostly reputable companies. And then towards 2020, I think he got a little bit too arrogant. I don't know if hubris is the right word, but he got way too convinced of his own greatness. And then he started buying these risky companies like Planet 13, I forget what it's called. You know what I'm talking about. He got into TTCF, he got into Coinbase, he got into the Voyager, he started chilling for FTX. He wasn't always like this. So I'm not sure what happened in those years, but he started going against the content that he was preaching in the private stock group as far as long-term investing and, buying cash flow positive companies and stuff like that. He started going against that, and the hedging stuff with the SDAO or whatever it's called. Come on. It is really difficult now, seeing all that, for me to look at his coaching and then say, yes, I want to pay $7,500 for that. Now, I'm not saying I'm a great investor or even a good investor. I'm saying that he's supposed to be. Like, we're supposed to be trusting him to, I mean, make good decisions and be a good example and stuff. And when he's making these risky plays and all that stuff and talking about, I mean, this crazy YouTube videos talking about how he has a gambling problem and stuff like that. Now, maybe I'm paraphrasing a bit and maybe I'm exaggerating, but you're supposed to do that. And then you're supposed to say, yes, I want him or the people he's hiring to coach me. Like, yeah, that ain't gonna work. Now, I still like Jeremy. I still think he's entertaining. And I still think that the private stock group is a very, very decent, like, one-stop place to start to learn about investing. I just don't think it's worth whatever he's charging now, especially when the teacher is not following his own lessons. But anyways, take care, have a great day, and eat your vegetables.